Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Glad to have you with us at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on a team from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Roadrunners will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Texas State's offense will have the football first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the afternoon. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open, quarterback's best friend, and this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26.
And the offense showing off short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Yarnell. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Roadrunners offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Just a short pass to the tight end. At the 45 on his way. Oh, a lot of space. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards. The field before he's finally stopped.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Pocket breaking down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week, he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Got it. The Roadrunners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. Dropping back, it's McCown. Fires toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Pulls it in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Almost intercepted. Ball incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. We've reached a break, and it's UTSA on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll go to the ground. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Oh, it's blocked. Defense has it. There he goes to the right. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the touchdown, UTSA. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Number 42 is in the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Got the 1st down and more. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
That's the beauty of misdirection in the run game, right? You try to show the defense one look, and then you come back and hit them the other way when they're not expecting it.
They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here comes the heat. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big.
There he goes. he stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a man. It's Yarnell. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Right on the money. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. The snap sets up the throw. Looking for the score! Touchdown, Texas State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Number 18.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Clemson was able to finish off a close one in Death Valley today. They did just enough, both offensively and defensively, to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance.
Good timing on the quick out.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the Roadrunners are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Fires complete on the crosser. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Got a man, it's McCoy.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it all in that last play.
Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Yeah, this offense might want to think the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
The Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Turning it on! They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Timeout, UTSA.
And the Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal.
On the field goal.
It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. The lead now 6 here in the second.
I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Give to the running back. Picks up the first down, still moving. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's Yarnell. Finds his man, it's Anderson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half.
Timeout, Texas State.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Bobcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Out of the end zone. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be... Down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll open the second half with a run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The road hurry up. Back to pass, McCown. Quickly out to they made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's Thomas. Sliding it deep.
Offense quickly get lined up for another.
And he's had that one just a short game there.
Brings up second down.
The game from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the bench more than that. Here comes the third down situation. Wants to pass.
That touchdown, this guy looks like a deal.
Down. Get on to protect. Knock him down after a game 23. Step for this offense. Pass. Here he goes.
down in the red zone. Didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just said, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I will.
The point after.
It's down in the red zone. Didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I will.
The point after. And
is getting cooked right now.
unleashes to the end zone. In the air.
Execution, man. The offense.
And inside the five. Wants to go up down. Play. Play to move the sticks here on. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Bobcats are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Going to swing it on second down. Where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. The Bobcats are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's got his man across the middle. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Get it out on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They just keep firing. Catch in the middle, it's Burgess. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. 21. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stings. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival. It's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Reese.